Alright, we're back with the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and we have until 6 o'clock to get this started. So, what do we do? Cut the grass? I guess not. Maybe we need to come into the room with the ketone mask on. Anyway, so the next event in this little quest is going to start at 6. So I figured we could fill the time by doing this. Maybe you grab it? Do you use the lens of... Oh. Hello. Hello, child. If you are attempting to fool me, it isn't possible. We Ketons can recognize our own by the sheen of our tails. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Answer me this. Put one of the 3 choices. How old is Tingle, the map salesman? I think he's 35. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. What is the name of the Clock Town's Inn? The Stockpile. No, it's the Stockpot Inn. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. What bad habit does Anju the innkeeper have? She's quick to apologize. I think I might have heard that she gets angry. Your training is insufficient. Come back and try again, child. I don't know if we get like a piece of heart for this or something. I guess we'll find out. Well, I feel annoyed because I knew the answer, but I felt it didn't match up with what actually happens. Because it seems like, I don't know, she's a little weepy. Do we need to hold on to the weed, or are we not able to do it until we start time over again or something? I think it was... I guess she also seems kind of apologetic, too. Okay, this time we'll just hold above our heads again. That worked last time. Okay, I think we either need to go to another bush. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, too late. We'll have to leave that for another one. In the meantime... head on over here. I maybe need to slow down time. Maybe. Well, whatever. I guess I did make a save state just before then, so I could just keep restarting it that way. Whatever. Okay, we'll make it there before 6. So we saw this area earlier. See, it says Sakon's hideout, protected by impenetrable security. I found him, Green Hat Boy. He's using this place as his safe house for keeping his stolen goods. Apparently, his name is Sakon. He came to the shop last night, and I followed him. His storage for things he's stolen is on the other side of the rock door. Only Sakon can open it. The only way in is to wait for Sakon to arrive. I'll wait. I've made a promise to Anju. He will show up. So, we just gotta wait around a bit for him to show up. Apparently happens right after 6, so we don't need to wait too much longer. We gotta wait behind this rock, or else be a rock. But, oops. We know it's safe to just wait behind here, so we may as well. Alright, here we go, presumably. It might take a little while, though. Maybe 6:30. Well, it said it was 6 anyway. Maybe it's not. Oh. Oh, here he comes now. For a second, he looked like one of the little kids. Because his bald head kind of looks like their hats in the front of their heads. Anyway. Even though we aren't having time slowed down, he's taking his sweet time. I'm gonna have to get out of my comfortable position and into my intense position. Oh yeah, you can... Before I did this quest properly, I actually learned you can glitz and jump through the rock by, you know, a boundary break, and I did that once. It was funny. You do it like through the hole on the left there. Sack on, sack off. Ah! Look, there's a mask there! It's the sun's mask. Dummy. Now I've done it! Step on that switch! What? Are you telling us what to do? It's some setup where the door stays open only while the switch is pressed. So now we control Cafe. And if you're wearing... Oh, there should be some device in this room that also opens up another door. Oh, the mask! Oh, and it's showing us we have until then. He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. We've got to hurry! So yeah, apparently he can push those blocks. That's no good. This isn't the switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please, there's no time! I don't like him. But is there a choice? Should we help him? Not moving ahead in the face of danger when you know it's for the better is just like Tail. That's it. Let's go. Anyway, Link's challenges are combat and... oh, father. His is puzzles, hitting switches. Since we have the powerful sword, that becomes pretty easy. Anyway, we've got to be careful because if you have the... Okay, so these are... Let me just be sure here. Because I actually failed this the first time I ever did it. Somehow. I guess we might as well do that. I think we... Wait. Okay, that'll work. It's kind of cheating to pause the game, but whatever. Oh, he started slowing down there, but while we were doing the puzzles, his movement speed was based on Link's. So if you have the hood on, the bunny hood, he runs faster too. Anyway, I got the sun's mask back! You helped Cafe. This is added to your notebook. There's still time. I must get back to town. It's actually not really that hard, I think, as far as it goes. But, let's see, it is now... I think they automatically set it to midnight. Maybe. Yep. Let's slow down time then, in that case. It's really interesting that they do that. It's dramatic. Wait. Anyway, before we finish up Cafe's and Anju's story, there's one other person we want to talk to. A familiar face, especially from this timeline. It's interesting I started calling these timelines. Didn't even have that verbiage back in the day. But I guess it makes sense. Oh, I want to flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule, it's the highest priority. Oops. Well, let's give him a letter then. This is a priority mail seal. This is the highest of priorities. I shall deliver it. So now he's all excited and walking at a rather slow pace. Oh, I don't think we even have any. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Alright, hurry it up, mailman. Oh, wait. Maybe I should put time back to its proper time. For some reason, I thought we just gave it to him. And then he'd give us his thing. But I guess we have to actually watch him deliver it. So in that case, let's speed it up a bit. Huh. Well, I guess since I'm here... Wait. Excuse me, let me take a look. May as well put our money away since we aren't quite done with this. Not that it matters, but whatever. Apparently he came this way, because otherwise we would have seen him going down there. Ah. Oh geez, I hope I didn't mess this up by missing him. Oh, right. We got... Okay, good. Okay, where is it? It's the Moo-Moo. Moo-Moo, where's the Moo-Moo? Here's the Moo-Moo. Ah, you are a member. Ah, humbug. Oh well. I have a delivery for you, postmistress. Oh my, it can't be. You're still here? Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled. What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible. But... Oh my. Well, what shall we do? It's from Cafe. It's priority mail. I'm so happy to think something good would come in the end. Thank you. You flee now. That's an order. Understood. Well, at least his movement speed matters in the end, but I think after he left his room and then after he went from that one area, The west side. He's still moving very slowly. Anyway, it seems like he just disappeared, because we would have seen him running along the path. Anyway, I have decided to flee. It is an order from the postmaster. I am now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it. You got the postman's hat. This dignified hat allows you to check the mail. You see to put it on. It just might suit you. Oh, look at him run. Now he can truly be wild and free. He doesn't have to run around in a professional way. He can release his true inner animal. Anyway, let's see what this does for us. Doing a great job, Katsing. Nice work, Katsing. And that's what that does. Let's put our hood back on. Oh, Father Christmas. I guess we will need the ocarina pretty soon. I wonder if this door's still locked. It's like, oh, they're gonna lock the door on the apocalypse? I guess not. Anyway, here's what we've all been leading up to. I think. If everything went right. I have decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. Oh, he comes in the last minute, doesn't he? I think. I better look it up. The literal last minute. He doesn't have teleporting power, so it actually takes him some time to get here. Let's see. In the final hours, when there's only a minute 30. Okay. So I think I probably have time to... Okay, I did have time to put that in the bank. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed because I actually remembered that there was a chest in here with those rupees when I was planning out how to spend these last couple episodes. So I was gonna, deposit that in the bank, after being able to come and collect it. But at the last minute, I forgot about that, so kind of wasted time going to put that in the bank earlier after the postman, and then doing it again. It's a little redundant. But anyway, we got the sun mask to cafe earlier, and there's the moon mask. It looks like... Ow. Oh well. It's fitting. I have met you before. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago? Yes. We were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the Carnival of Time. Anju, I'm sorry I was late. Welcome home. They're lovers, but they look just like a mother and child. Let us exchange the promised masks. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witness. Please accept this mask. You got the couple's mask. It's filled with their love. Please take refuge. We are fine here. We shall greet the morning together. The two gave you a happy mask. This was added to your notebook. Yeah, that's cool. So, very touching and all that stuff. Guess we can take a shortcut out through here. Talk to the kid who's blissfully unaware. Yeah, we don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And with that, we're going to protect... Wait. Okay. We have all the masks now. So we are going to protect their newly found, reacquainted... We're gonna protect them now that they're finally together and all that stuff. So let's just review this. Okay. With almost a minute on the clock left. Sis! Tail! Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four are there. Bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy! That's it! I won't let things go the way you expect them to! Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me! Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it! Well, we can and will. So we may as well fill up that tiny little speck. Anyway. There it is. Wanted to be careful since it's the Switch controller. You know, I guess it would actually be easier on a Joy-Con in a way, since those are buttons. And the problem is that Joy-Con is broken. Anyway, we're seeing this again, but it's going to have a second meaning, I think. It's going to be a different meaning since we have different knowledge. And since we have all the masks, it's going to end a little differently. Or at least the process to get there will be. But we'll get to that after this big cutscene. You know, the first time we saw this cutscene, I noticed a certain riff in the music, and it made me think that the music in Breath of the Wild is kind of based off of this music. Where it goes, let's see, how does it go? Well, when the four are coming together, kind of like what's happening now, it's like da 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 dun 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 dun. And I think it's kind of the end of this music that sounds like that. So I wonder if there is that connection. I'm gonna be listening for that. Like, I'm expecting it to be, like, towards the end of this. Dun, 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 dun. I guess you'd call it the crescendo. You know, what, you know, everything in the music is built up towards. It's interesting how they're kind of frozen in a way. Like, maybe they're a little shocked and surprised that they managed to make it work, so they're still just kind of like, did it work? That's the phrase I'm trying to look for here. Oh well. It stopped! Sis! Tail! Well, now you should be awake. Stand up! Wait, sis, the Skull Kid. Don't blame him. Yeah, I know. The Skull Kid was lonely because nobody would be his friend. Blah, blah, blah. And the power of the mask made him do it because it was too much for him to handle. How did you know that, sis? Certainly he had far too many weaknesses to use my power. A puppet that can no longer be used as mere garbage. This puppet's role has just ended. It can't be. Then that moon... I shall consume everything. The eyes look kind of robotic, which is why I use it that way. Anyway, don't worry. Just leave it to your sister. Well, you're going in, aren't you? Can't do anything down here. Let's go. I've been thinking this ever since I joined you. You never want to give up. You always want to try. I admire you. I thought Tails had something.